today's hike, we were out in the first snow of the winter doing one of our favourite local walks. Not being put off by the sub-zero temperatures, we wanted to make the best of the bright winter sunshine. So, with some beautiful pine forests and some expansive views out over the Yorkshire Dales, this time we were heading up Longridge Fell.
Good afternoon, welcome to another one of our walks. We're just doing a short walk today in one of our favourite places, quite local to where we live, called Longridge Fell. It's a walk we've done countless times over the years, but it's a beautiful walk, so I just thought it'd be nice to film it because, as you can see, we've got clear blue skies, we've got snow as well. Not a lot of snow, but it's really pretty, so I thought it'd be a nice time to do a bit of filming up here while we're just having a short walk. We haven't been up to the lakes for a few weeks either, we haven't had a chance really, so it's just nice to get out for the afternoon and do a bit of a walk in the snow. So I just thought I'd film it while we're here. I'm just going to talk about as well what I might call my YouTube journey so far. Been on YouTube for just over a year now, so I thought it'd be a nice time to have a bit of review how it's going, but we'll come back to that later in the walk, I think. So yeah, we'll just enjoy the view for now, enjoy the walk, and yeah, I'll bring you back in a little bit as we make our way up Longridge Fell. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, this is a walk we've done countless times, but I think one of the reasons we enjoy this walk is it changes a lot. We've been coming up over the years. So the bit that we're just walking through now, usually it's quite dense woodland, but if you just spin that round, they've felled all the trees. So we've got a really nice views out to Pendle Hill from here, and it just looks completely different. It's like a different walk altogether. So it's probably about 3 or 4 months since we were last here, but yeah, it's completely different. So it's nice. It's an area where they do a lot of felling, and the trees grow quite quickly as well. So, you know, if you came here 5 years ago, it looked like a completely different walk because a lot of the trees have gone and new ones have grown up, little ones. So yeah, it's nice variety. So we do enjoy it. But yeah, really nice views here over to the moors in the distance. Pendle there with lots of snow on it. So yeah, enjoying it. So we're just making our way up. We're about halfway there now, but it's really nice in the sunshine. It's about 1 degree, but it feels quite warm because there's no real wind. The sun's nice and warm. But I mentioned at the start of the video I was going to talk a little bit about my journey, as you might call it, here on YouTube so far. So like I said, I've been on the channel now for just over a year since we started Whenthemountainscall, which is the name of our channel, and it's been an interesting journey, ups and downs, but for the most part I think I've enjoyed it. But a few people have asked me why I started the channel in the first place, because I've always been into photography and making little videos about our adventures, and we do a lot of walking up in the Lake District in Scotland, and I got a GoPro, which is what I used to film on, what I'm using now. Got that about 2 or 3 years ago, and started doing a bit more filming with that. And then I got the drone about 18 months ago, and it was Michelle who said, why don't you do some longer videos on YouTube? So it's really the main reason is just so we can look back on our memories. We're doing the Wainwrights, as you probably know if you follow the channel. It's nice to be able to look back at them and have a bit of a kind of a video record of where we've been, so it's nice to look back on those. So we enjoy that, and yeah, I've got an Instagram channel as well, which I also post things on, but I think YouTube's a thing I really enjoy doing. So yeah, like I said, I've been on it for just over a year. It's been a slow progress when it comes to an actual follower count. I know that's not necessarily the most important thing, but you do kind of gauge your success on YouTube by how many followers you've got. And I think at time of filming this, I was up to about 170, so not a lot really for a year. I know other people who've been on here for roughly the same amount of time have done a lot better, but I think it's starting to look a lot in a lot of ways. I think the algorithm just kind of picks your videos at random sometimes, and even if you're creating good quality videos, they don't necessarily get shown to people, so it can be frustrating at times when I spend a couple of hours editing a video and only 20 people see it. But I think more recently more people seem to be seeing the videos and enjoying them, which is nice, so got a bit more momentum. But it's not really about followers, it's just enjoying being out in the outdoors, seeing some of the beautiful things that we get to enjoy and sharing them with people, and being able to look back at them ourselves. So that's why I do it really. But anyway, I think we'll carry on because Michelle's leaving me behind. So yeah, maybe I'll talk about it a little bit more on the way down. But yeah, we're enjoying our walk so far though. It's really nice up here. So, and we've got a flask of coffee, a flask of I think Michelle's got hot chocolate, and we brought a cinnamon bun for the top as well. So I'm sure we'll enjoy that when we get to the top. But yeah, we'll carry on, and I'll talk to you a little bit more later on. So we're just coming up to the summit of Longridge Fell. I just wanted to do a little bit of filming on the way up because there's a few people behind us coming up, so probably won't want to film on top one there. But I mentioned at the start it's one of our favourite walks, and you can see why really. I'll just spin you around. You can see over there, over to the coast, Blackpool in the distance. That's Fair Snape Fell that we like to walk up, and then right over to the Yorkshire Dales. You can see Whernside, Pennygent and Ingleborough all covered in snow at the moment. So yeah, some beautiful views. And there's a nice tree point up here as well. So yeah, we've had some really nice evenings up here watching the sunset, and a few cloud inversions up here as well over the years. So it's a nice little spot, not too far from where we live, so we enjoy up here. So we're going to stop up here, have a brew and a cinnamon bun, and then make our way back down. Some cinnamon buns and some coffee and hot chocolate.
No hot chocolate, I've got coffee.
Both got coffee. Cinnamon buns, yeah. That's the drink point behind us.
We're gonna make a mess.
So we're on our way back down now. It was nice up there, but it's so cold. Down here we're sheltered by the trees, so there's no wind, but up on top it was absolutely freezing in the wind. So we didn't hang around for too long, and I had my drone up, but for anybody who watches my videos on a regular basis, you know I had a bit of an accident with my drone in Scotland and damaged one of the legs, which we've repaired, but it's just not quite flying properly, so it was struggling, it was going here, there and everywhere, so we didn't have it up for very long anyway. Got a bit of filming done with it. But going back to the subject I was talking about earlier, the YouTube channel, as far as plans for the future, I think we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing. Just enjoyed making our videos, and hopefully we'll get a few more views on some more of the videos. I think the recent ones have done quite well. Some that we did up in Scotland, some of the hikes we did up Cunard, and I forgot the name of the other one, but they've done quite well. So I think one's had 800 views so far, which is really encouraging. So it's nice to get a little bit of recognition when you put a lot of work into the videos. As far as goals though, I think you ask anybody on YouTube who just started out, I think 1,000 views is always the goal, 1,000 followers, sorry, because then you can potentially monetize the channel. I mean, I don't expect to make any money really, but just a few pounds would be nice. Maybe use that money to buy some new equipment, because as you know, my drone's on its last legs, so don't know how much longer that will take, how much longer it'll last, sorry, and they're expensive drones, so yeah, I don't think I'll be getting a new one anytime soon, unfortunately. But yeah, it's we are enjoying the YouTube experience overall, even though it's been a bit of a slow burner for the past year, but trying to keep it regular with the updates. And it's always nice when people comment, and I think every time I'm feeling a bit down when a video doesn't do very well, somebody comes along and leaves a really nice comment, which is always helpful, and it helps the algorithm as well when people like the video, leave a comment and share it as well. That kind of boosts the video's viewage, because the algorithm will show it to more people, which is really helpful. So if you want to do that, that would be really appreciated. And obviously as well, subscribing to the channel obviously helps, so we do appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, I have enjoyed it so far on YouTube, the year and a bit that we've done so far, so it's I'm sure it'll be carried on. And it's funny as well, because we've got an Instagram page as well, which is also called Whenthemountainscall. The idea of that was actually to promote the YouTube, but strangely I've not done very well on YouTube, but on Instagram I did really well. Within 6 months I made it to 6,000 followers, so a few of the clips I posted did really well. One almost got 1 million views, so it's funny how it works, and I've spent a lot more time on YouTube but done a lot better on Instagram, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, just thought we'd discuss it today, because like I say, it's just over a year that I've been on there. I've seen a few other people post videos like this, so I thought it'd be nice to share my experience of YouTube. And if you're thinking about creating a channel, you see some of the plus sides and the downsides to it as well. But yeah, overall it's been a nice experience, so we are enjoying it, and it's just nice to have the memories to look back on, which I'm sure we'll enjoy doing in the future. So that'll be enough for my waffling, I think, for today. We're just going to make our way back down to the car now. It's about a mile back to the car, so not far, and it's a path we know off by heart, so it's a nice little downhill stroll for us. But if you made it this far in the video, I'll just say probably end the video here. So thank you for watching, we do really appreciate it, and like I've just said, it does help if you leave a comment and like the video, so yeah, we really appreciate that. And as always, if you subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic, and hopefully we'll see you on our next adventure.